guys. Great to see you've worked your way through the slideshow today. And now you're at the stage where you're going to watch me model the written task for today's Indonesian lesson. Before we get started, make sure you have this heading written at the top of your page today. The heading is Makanan yang saya makan. And that means the foods which I eat. The foods which I eat. Fantastic. Once you've put your heading at the top of your page, I want you to find that scrap of paper that we wrote our opinion on which meal was the best. Remember, my opinion of the best meal of the day was breakfast. And so my sentence said, Makanan terbaik adalah makan pagi. The best meal is breakfast. So I want you to get that piece of paper and I want you to glue it underneath the heading for today. No rewriting. We'll just glue it straight in there so that we have it with our work. Okay, just like that. Once you've done that, I want you to rule satu, dua, tiga, empat, 4 sections in your book, and I want you to name them, each of the meals that we've learnt about today, the Indonesian word, the Bahasa Indonesian word. So makan pagi, makan kecil, makan siang, and makan malam. All right. Once you've done that, you'll be ready to start today's lesson. So now you've ruled those sections up, and maybe you could pause so that you can do this as you go, step by step. I want to just remind you the sentence structure that we will be using today. So today we will be looking at sentence structure that is in the slide. So if you need to refer back as you're going, make sure you do that. And it's I, the frequency word, eat, food, and then the meal word. Saya, and the frequency word. Remember, the frequency words are jarang is rarely, kadang-kadang is sometimes, and sering is often. Okay, so we talk about the words and how often we eat those meals. Okay, and then you're going to write makan, and then the Indonesian food word, and then the meal word. My example today is breakfast time. And I'm going to write a sentence about the fact that I don't actually often eat eggs for breakfast. So my sentence will say, saya. All of your sentences will start with saya for this session. Saya. And then the word for rarely, because I rarely eat eggs for breakfast, is jarang. So saya jarang makan. I rarely eat. And then I write the word for eggs. So have a look on the breakfast page, and the breakfast page has a whole heap of foods for you to choose from. So choose from just those foods that I have provided you with in the slides. So telur was the name, the word for eggs. Telur untuk makan pagi. Okay, untuk makan pagi. So my sentence says, saya jarang makan telur untuk makan pagi. I rarely eat eggs, and untuk is for, makan pagi is breakfast. Untuk makan pagi. Okay. My last sentence is saya kadang-kadang. Saya kadang-kadang. Can anyone remember what kadang-kadang means? Yes, it's sometimes. Saya kadang-kadang. I sometimes, saya kadang-kadang, makan. What can you guess? What out of that list might I sometimes eat? Maybe. Saya kadang-kadang makan tomat. I sometimes eat tomatoes. Untuk is for. And then the word for breakfast is makan pagi. Now it is your turn to have a go. There you go. Okay. I want you to have a go at writing 2 sentences for each section. Please make sure that you send these to me because these are really important for me to assess how well you're going. And make sure you use the rubric that I'm posting with this lesson. It will give you an idea of what to do and how to complete this task. Good luck.